Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lisa with Mimi's DIY Journey. Today I was just messing around in my craft room, thought I would pop on and just take you guys along with me. So I am starting the journal Letters to Rose. That is by Happiness in Crafting or Happiness in Creating. I will leave a link to the Etsy shop in the description box below to where you can go check that out. So I was trying to decide how and what I wanted to do. So I am going to use this file folder as my base to start my cover. This envelope here, I am actually going to use in the center, the very middle signature, and I'm going to put my papers inside of this, and then decorate this and make a closure for it as well. So I just want to make sure that I am cutting my file folder a little bigger than this envelope, because this will be my biggest piece, because I have this one, and then these are my papers, well, one of the papers that I have trimmed off that I'll be using. So this is going to be the biggest one. So I'm just going to measure and cut. Let's see, I want to go from the bottom. Can you guys see? No. I'm afraid if I do it from the top, I'm not going to get it straight. So I just want to make this file folder just a tad bit bigger than this. Not much. Not sure if that's even or not. And then I will get my ruler here and my knife. I am so bad about losing stuff on my desk, guys, if you haven't noticed. Yeah, my husband had to go into work again today, so this is what I am doing. Let's scoot that up and make sure that it's kind of straight. I'm going to cover this with fabric, so, and then I'm going to keep these because we might be able to use them for pockets. Okay, so let's see how even I can get this. Oops. Doesn't have to be too perfect. Okay, I think that's good. Let's check our file folder here. I think that's going to be all right. Yeah. Okay, so figured out what I'm going to do. I am going to use my craft tape here to reinforce this spine. Should I do it like this? Let's do it like that. I think that'll help. Make this one a little longer so I can fold it over. Oops. moving my mat here. That'll make me feel a little better. Okay. Okay, and then where is, there it is, a little bone folder here. Not quite even, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. All right, that makes me feel better. All right. So now I am not sure. I have this one, and I have this. These are little tea towels that I got from Walmart. So I thought I would use these to help decorate this. And then use this for the outside cover and that for the inside cover. Is what I was thinking. So I am going to use Mod Podge to glue this down. I want, you know what? Hang on. Let me cut my fabric first. I can't even remember where I got this fabric here. I am pretty sure this is the fabric that I got from like an antique shop. They had a bundle of fabric together. Okay, slide that under there. So I just snipped it a little bit and then tore it. That's all I did. Put this back down, see how long I want it. Yeah, my paper scissors aren't that, they're not that cool. Okay. So, should be good. Yeah, but it's not too bad because I was thinking about, I have this, I didn't know if I should put like a liner behind it. To keep the yellow from showing through, and then that tape. What you think? What do you think? I have, I can use that tea towel because I got a couple of these, so I can use this as a backing. Oops, sorry. I say sorry like I hit you guys. I hit the camera. I can still see that tape though. Or I've never used this stuff. What did I do with it? It's wow. Oh, here it is. This stuff. Instead of using my, I mean, I have some, what do they call that stuff? Batting. I do have batting. but I'm not really wanting it to be fluffy. I want it that would just help reinforce it too, wouldn't it? Let's try it. Okay, guys, I figured it out. You know, here's a scrap piece. I went and found my big iron for one. That's what I needed, was a hotter iron. So you just lay that down, iron that on, and this glue kind of melts to it. And then you peel this paper off and you put whatever it is you want to bond it to, and then iron that on. So I was going to go ahead and just bind it to my cover, but I decided I got it bonded to the flower piece here. I hope you guys can hear me. Okay. Let's get my little microphone here. So I went ahead and just bonded it to one of those tea towels. So that glue is in the middle of there. So it's kind of cool. So I think I am going to do the same thing with the pink for the inside of the journal, and I'm going to bond it to the tea towel. I did get some wrinkles in there. Not a big deal though. So I'll do that one on camera. And I actually did it on my mat. Yeah, I kind of warped my mat with my iron a little bit. Yeah, so anyways. So all I am going to do now is glue this on. Let's move that out of the way. Get my paper here and my Mod Podge. And let's put some glue on here. All right, let's move this paper. And where's my little rag? It's actually an old shirt of my husband's. I use it as a paint rag. Okay, and then we're going to just stick this right down. Start with the middle here. Oops, tape, stay down. Okay. All right, so then I think I'm going to find something heavy to put on this for a minute. I mean, I'm going to sew it too, so keep trying to peel my tape off. So then I'm just going to take my edges and fold them up like that. And tack them down. That I can use the Fabri-Tac to do that with. Okay, so there we go. Basic knowledge in modern technology. Pretty sure this was my dad's book. I have no idea what it is. Ditto marks. Huh, it's like an old college. Ooh, look at those pictures. American history. Missouri. The Climatron. Missouri Botanical Garden, St. Louis. Huh. States and countries. Well, this is kind of a cool little book. Oh, calculus. Oh, science. Well, this is cool. Anyways, see if I have enough of this. Yes. Yes, I do. So I will just take some of that and find the edge of my pink here. I'll cut my little pieces off camera so you guys don't have to watch that. And I'm going to bond those two together. So I will be right back. Okay, guys, I have everything cut down. I didn't want you guys to have to watch me do that. And I took my mat up. And so I am going to take that piece of fabric. If I ruin my table, it doesn't matter because it's my craft table. So I am just going to lay this down in the center, and I'm leaving some edges. Well, this I'm going to cut down to size. So let's not waste if we don't have to. There we go. All right, so this extra fabric here I can cut off and save it for something else. Now I turned my iron up. It's just a regular, this was my mom's iron that she's had since probably I was a kid. So it's probably 40 years old. Who knows? Yes, it still works. So I am just going to lay. Oh, I turned my setting all the way up. I believe it's cotton. And it says to press it for 2 seconds. You can kind of tell that it's melted, I guess, into the fabric. This is so cool. I wish I had found this stuff sooner. I've actually had this in my fabric box for quite some time and just haven't used it. And I forget even why I bought it. So I have a towel down now. I might end up redoing that. So the problem is I've got so much glue and stuff on my table, and it pulled up a little bit of the finish on my table. Not that I'm worried about my table, but I might actually, I kind of wish I'd done it on this side. Okay, anyways, so now what we do is we take this paper and we peel it off like this, and it leaves the glue on the fabric. Okay, and then we can throw that away unless you want to keep it and use it for ephemera or something. I will probably never use it, so I am going to toss it. Okay, so then it would probably be better to do it from the other side, but I am going to do it from this side first. All right, now this says 8 seconds. But there again, you can kind of tell when they're bonded together. Okay, so now the two are bonded together. Make sure I got the edges good. Okay, we have that glued. So let's do the edges. What's up, dog? Doggy dog. What are you doing, buddy? Where'd you go? Jax. What are you doing, buddy? Huh? What are you doing? Are you bored out there by your little lonesome? Had to come in here with me? You need to go out? Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, guys. I'm going to go let the dog out. I'll be right back. Okay, got the dog taken care of. So now I will use my Fabri-Tac glue on the edges, and I have it in a Sweet Sugar Belle bottle, and that is so I do not use too much glue. There's that. Go ahead and try and get some creases in here. All right. Oh yeah, that's pretty. All right. So, should I put this in the front or in the back? What do you think? I think I want to do the back. Okay. Shoot. All right, so I think what I'm going to do is I am going to put some Mod Podge in the center here. And then I'll put Fabri-Tac glue around the edge. Let's go ahead and reinforce this with some Fabri-Tac glue down the spine. All right, so where's my edges? Right there. Oh, but I want that on the back side. So let's try. Yeah, okay. You can still see through a little bit. Like I can see the flowers and the shape. But I think once we get the signatures in, this isn't going to be as noticeable. All right. Okay, so I'm going to get that knowledge book. I'm going to set it on here and let it set for just a few minutes before I try cutting the excess off. So I'll let that set and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got my fabric scissors out and I am just going to trim off the excess here. Hopefully I don't make it too shabby, but I normally do. That's why I don't make clothes, because I cannot cut fabric straight to save my life. Oops. So I don't even try and make clothes. I do like sewing though, I just not really good at it. Like, I'm fine with my journal stuff and my crafty stuff that I do, but hi dog, you back again? My dog is so spoiled. Like, he can't even go outside by himself because he's afraid he's going to be left out there. So, unless you step out the door with him, he's not going to go out. Okay. Scraps. See. Let's fix this. Fix this little corner right here. There we go. Okay. Make sure the edges are good. I need to put some glue there. All right. So, Fabri-Tac glue. Get it to the edge. Alright, little bone folder here, and let's get our little creases in here. I should have, yeah, right there, okay. Okay, and then right there. Then I want to fold. Trying to get my creases in here. There we go. Alright, got my little creases. So I know where to put my signatures. So I was going to do 3 signatures. Maybe just not so many pages. I could do 3 signatures because I think I have 9 pages for each signature. Okay, we'll set that to the side. Hold these. see, so that's 1, 2, 3. Oops, 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. So yeah, I had 9 pages. I was going to put in each signature. Okay, so I've got all my signatures. They're not put together in the order that I want them, but they're put together. There's 3 signatures, 9 pages, and I think it'll be okay because this is kind of like a soft cover journal cover. So I thought that I could just start one on this crease and then one down the center and then one on this crease. And then the book will bind or like form around that. I think that's going to be good. Okay, so dog, what are you doing? What are you doing? You goofball. Hi. You silly. All right, so those 2 signatures can go to the side. This is the one that will go in the center. And so I kind of wanted to make this like a journal inside of a journal, if that makes sense. So I will decorate this, and I will not sew these into this until it's time to put it into the journal like I normally would, but I think that'll work. I think that'll be cute, and then that'll go around like that. I'll put an eyelet there with a tie, maybe. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed what we did today. Not a whole lot, but hopefully it gave you some ideas, and hopefully you learned some things that you like and things that, yeah, let's not do that again. Like iron on your wood table without some type of protection under it. So you're welcome. I'm glad I could demonstrate how not to iron. But if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. And don't forget to hit the notification bell and select all so you don't miss any further content from me. I love teaching people what not to do. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend and have a good next week. And I will see you guys again soon. We will decorate this file envelope in our next video. So I will see you guys then. Thank you, and talk to you again soon. Bye.